Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of ZCrafting. My name is Erose and thank you all for joining me here today on this beautiful, beautiful February. What? It's already February. Oh my goodness. Where has the time gone? This is crazy. I cannot believe it's already February of 2018. I don't even know what's happening. Forrest, what's going on? Where's the time gone? I don't even know. But we are here in our lovely home on ZooCrafting in the Rosarium Wildlife Park. Today we are going to go ahead and use this name tag to name one of the chickens that we have here in our barn. And I have a lovely name suggestion from one of you guys. And we are going to go ahead and name the last chicken. Well, I'm sure it won't be the last chicken, but the last unnamed chicken currently in our barn, Swan, after one of her 16 chickens that she has in real life, which I thought was really cool. So we have Swan, the name tag that we can go ahead and name Swan the chicken. And let's go ahead, no, and Siri's on. Hi, Siri. But let's go ahead and take Forrest with us today. And, ooh, it's nighttime. It is darkness. The darkness has appeared, and there's a zombie. Zombie, what are you doing? Scary Larry? Are you having a meeting with the zombie? Are you guys friends? I don't know. I'm on to you, Larry. Larry. I guess I'll let you two talk, I guess. I don't really know what's happening with that. But let's go ahead and head on over to our barn area. And let's see, where is Maple and Syrup? Our two Momijis. I think they're kind of out over here a little bit. What are you guys doing over here? Are you guys stuck a little bit? Maybe I can help them out. Here's Syrup. Oh, sorry, Syrup. Let's go ahead and repick you up. And can we put you inside the garden? There you go, Syrup. And let's see, Maple. Let's go ahead and collect you. And we can go ahead and pop you right there. There you go, Maple. So Maple and Syrup. Oh my gosh, look at them go. They're like harvesting like mad in the garden. Oh my goodness. They must have got stuck and now they're really excited to be back at work in the garden, which is one of their favorite things to do. They love harvesting up right beautiful, delicious crops. But they actually really like maple syrup. And we do have some maple trees over here, which I've been growing out. And collecting some maple syrup. We already have 4 right there. Let's go ahead and collect a little bit more. So maybe we can go ahead and make them some yummy, delicious maple food very soon. But we'll have to see. Oh my goodness, look at them go. They're so excited. That is amazing. Look at that inspiration. But let's go ahead and, oh, there's Chestnut. Hi, Chestnut. Our adorable little Chestnut bunny. You're so cute. Thank you so much for the carrot. And let's go ahead and go in here. Hello guys, here's Barbara. And oh gosh, they're escaping. Barbara, no, you must stay inside of the barn. It's nice and safe in here for you, and your family's here. It's great. I mean, you have Jeb, and you have Blanket, and you have Feathers, and Mango. You guys are just, an awesome little family. There's Chica over here. And are you the unnamed one? We found the unnamed chicken. There's Seed. You, my lucky friend, will now be known as Swan. Swan the chicken. Isn't that amazing? And then we have Gaisia. The person who suggested this name tried to help me pronounce it in the comments of the last video, and I think it's Gaisia. I might be doing it wrong. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I'm really bad. I'm really, really bad at doing that, so I apologize. But today what I want to do is I was kind of inspired and kind of in awe. I've been doing videos here on ZooCrafting for a very long time. And last year, in February, I made a restaurant here in ZooCrafting. And many of you might not even know about it. Because we don't really visit it that often. And I kind of want to go ahead and adventure over there and see how it's going. And see what's going on there. And maybe we can even make some food with some very world-renowned chefs. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Forrest, do you want some chicken? Here you go. I don't even know. But maybe we can work for some chefs today and make some very yummy, delicious food over in this restaurant over here, which we don't visit that often. And it's kind of hidden away. It's kind of like a very secret spot. So let's go ahead and see what's going on over here. Let's check up on our snow chickens too. Oh my gosh, snow chickens. So many snow chickens in here. Snow many. I think I just said snow many. There are so many snow chickens over here. Oh my goodness. But there's our snow chickens. And then this way is where we have our Arctic exhibits, where we have some of our snowy animals, which our newest members of the zoo are over here. The snowy owls, which we worked on in the last episode. Look at them. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. And they make some very interesting noises. Oh my gosh. But they seem to be really loving their new exhibit. And then we have our snow foxes over here. We have Tundra and Snowpaw. And they're hanging out over there. And then we have some penguins, which is so awesome. A lot of times they like to spend time outside. They have a little outside enclosure, but there's one little penguin right there. So cute. And then we have our snow buns over this way, which they like to really spend most of their time down in this area, which I think is so cool. We have Frost and Smoothie. There's Cotton Ball. Oh my gosh, they're having so much fun hanging out and being little snow buns in the little snow cave. But if we go past the Arctic Caves exhibit, we go into an area where we have some Twilight Forest animals, some very mystical and magical animals indeed. If we climb up this way, we find the Twilight Forest exhibit. Oh my goodness. We have Keeper Alex over there who helps take care of all of the Twilight Forest animals, and we have some very interesting animals in here. Let's go ahead and see how they're doing. I think there is a door, yes, right over here. Let's go ahead and check up on these animals. Actually, Forest, you probably should sit down here. You can watch mommy go inside of the mystical, magical Twilight Forest exhibit area. But there's some really, really cool things in here. Like these really awesome fireflies that they wiggle. They do little wiggles, don't they? I just saw you wiggle. Wiggle again for me. Come on. You can do it. I'm not crazy. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. You guys saw him wiggle, right? He wiggled. I think I'm insane. But anyways, we have a few different types of animals in this exhibit, which is really cool. It's like a multi-species exhibit, but we have some lovely little, I think they're ram horns. What are you called exactly? Let's go ahead. I think they're kind of stuck actually. Let's go ahead and help them out. But they are the bighorn sheeps that you can only find in the Twilight Forest. So there we go. And then we also have some lovely little deer over here, which we have Bambi and Thistle. Let's go ahead and help you guys out too. You guys can come sit over this way, get out of the water a little bit. But yeah, we had such a lovely time in the Twilight Forest. It was so fun to do. And that adventure, I think we did like over a year ago now, which is so insane for me to think of. Like, over a year ago, we got these animals. Like, a lot of these animals are a couple years old. It's just insane. But yeah, so they seem to be doing well. But past the Twilight Forest exhibit is a hidden little restaurant out this way, past Keeper Alex, and followed by this path, we find a creeper. Oh my goodness. Creeper? I don't think you should be here. He's like, nope, I shouldn't. He's saying no. Let's go ahead and see if we can get rid of this guy. We don't want him to explode all of the things. There we go. But past this path over here is the Enchanted Rose, which is a lovely little restaurant. And those of you who have been following ZooCrafting for a while know that this Enchanted Rose restaurant we built last year around February time. And Pixie and Pixel, our two lovely mice here in ZooCrafting, actually had a date here. They actually had a date and ate some yummy food. And a few episodes later, we had a ton of little tiny baby mice after they had their little date here at the Enchanted Rose. But yeah, so this place is really special. It's named after a lot of you guys who have been watching this series. We have Sugar here, who is one of the babies from Pixie and Pixel. A lot of their mice babies are found throughout the whole zoo, in doing their different interests. So Sugar really likes food and cooking, so she has a lot of fun hanging out in the Enchanted Rose restaurant, and she can actually give you some really interesting things. So she sells some roses. She also sells these really awesome heart sculptures, and she really loves sugar. Actually, ooh, I can give her some sugar. Sugar, do you want some sugar? I have some sugar. Let's go ahead and turn the sugar cane into sugar, so we can go ahead and give that to Sugar, our lovely little mouse. She'll also make some pink candles if you give her some beeswax. So she's a really interesting little mouse that we have here. And then we have an Eternal Love XOX, which is one of my subscribers. And she will sell you some very, very delicious food, which was actually named after different ideas that you guys had. So we have fettuccine Alfredo, we have beef and rosemary supreme, we have fisheroni pizza, and red rose salmon of love, and we have the sweet rosemary pie and pumpkin puffs. So I think what we're doing here, let's see. I think they had different themes. I think the fisheroni pizza and the red rose salmon of love, I think those were like for some foxes, and then fettuccine Alfredo was for the mice, and beef and rosemary supreme, I don't really remember exactly. And then I think the pugs had a date here too, didn't they? Yeah. Okay. I think so, right? I don't know. I'll have to rewatch the episode. It's been so long, I don't really remember. But here's Fauna Cat, another lovely subscriber. And I also named some birds over here. We have Samantha and Gavin after you guys. After two lovely subscribers in there too, who are these really adorable little lovebirds, which I think is so cool. And they kind of hang out in this restaurant. And then we have Crazy Cat 45, or I should say Chef Crazy Cat 45 and Chef Wolf Spirit, who are also subscribers. And they are chefs. They are world-renowned chefs that work here in the Enchanted Rose restaurant. And they're really, really cool. So we have our lovely waitress over here who will give you yummy, delicious food for rose quartz. And then we also have our chefs who will actually help you make food. They can kind of teach us how to cook and help us cook some very awesome, yummy, delicious meals. So if we click on him, if we help him get some ingredients, we can actually make some of this food. So if we give him pasta and some cheese, he can help us make fettuccine Alfredo. Beef and rosemary, we can make some beef and rosemary supreme. And if we have raw fish and pizza, we can make some fisheroni pizza. And then salmon and red rose, we can make some red rose salmon of love. And then we also have Crazy Cat, who is trying to run away. You cannot run away. You can stay here forever. But he is really good at making different desserts. So if you give him dough and raspberry, he can help us make some sweet raspberry pie. And then if we give him some dough and a pumpkin, we can make some pumpkin puffs, which sounds absolutely delicious. It's been over a year since we ate any of this food. So I think what I want to do today is I kind of want to gather up some of these supplies and make some of this food. I think it would be so yummy and so delicious. So we're going to try to make some pasta and some cheese, try to get some beef and some rosemary, some fish, and make some pizza, which I love pizza. Pizza is yummy. Salmon. I don't know if we have any salmon in me. I have to go ahead and do a little bit of fishing, but I want to make some of this food. I'm really excited. So let me go ahead and write down some of these ingredients so we don't forget them, and then we can head back home into our own kitchen and see if we have any of these supplies, and then maybe we can bring them back over here and make some yummy, delicious food. I'm so excited. Forrest, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, Forrest. Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you need some assistance? Forrest is so excited. He loves the smell of this restaurant. They have really, really yummy food here, and I am so hungry. I can't wait to make this food with some of these chefs. Oops. And it looks like morning is happening. So the creeper was, oh my gosh, what a guys, I think we're under attack. Who are you? Did Scary Larry tell you to come here? So that creeper was so powerful that he actually made me crash. So we have to kind of try to get our stuff back. Oh my gosh, you are very strong. You're a very strong man. I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't mean to hit you. But let's go ahead and head back over to the Enchanted Rose restaurant to see if we can get our stuff back and make sure Forest is okay. And then we can go back home and try to collect some of these ingredients so we can make some yummy, delicious food. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna eat some ice cream. Sometimes you just need to eat your dessert before you eat your dinner. But let's see. Forest, are you okay? Is everything okay? Chickens, did you see what happened? Do you know the creepers? I'm on to you. I'm on to you guys. They're a little bit too calm. Just a little bit too calm. And I see my stuff. Forest, are you okay? Forest? Where did you go? Fauna Cat. Where's Forest? Did we lose Forest? I hope Forest is okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to get situated a bit, and then hopefully we'll be okay. Ooh, I had some armor. Why didn't I wear my armor? Sometimes I don't always put on my armor, because I think it's safe, but it's not safe. The world is not safe. Oh wow, would you look at that? That is so cool. The sky is so pretty today. But I have found Forest. I realized, I looked at the footage right from when I died from that creeper, and Forest is actually right inside of the safari net, so Forest is nice and safe. You had me worried for a second, but he is okay. So now we can go ahead and start getting some ingredients ready because I'm really hungry and I want to make some yummy, delicious food with some chefs to make some of the Enchanted Rose ingredient menu. Enchanted Rose menu. There we go. Words are hard sometimes. So let's go ahead and just pop some stuff in here really quickly so we can get our inventory ready to go so we can make some food. And let's see, I want to keep some of this stuff with me forevers and evers, but we can go ahead and pop this stuff in there. And there we go. We have more room for activities, more room to go ahead and collect up some delicious food. We do have one more ice cream left, so we'll eat that first before we make some more grilled cheese if we get hungry while we're collecting ingredients. But first things first is we need some pasta. So I'm not sure if I have any pasta already made. I know I have cheese already made, so we need pasta and cheese for the fettuccine Alfredo. So we have that set. But do I have any pasta made? I don't think I do. Let's go ahead and check these cupboards. It's been so long since I've actually cooked anything here in zoo crafting, which I'm kind of excited to do. I really like Pam's Harvestcraft mod, and it really makes me happy, but I don't think we have any pasta already made. So we're gonna go ahead and make some pasta, which I'll have to go ahead and look and see how I do that. How does one pasta? I need help. There we go. There's the pasta. So in order to make pasta, we need butter, dough, and a mixing bowl. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Do we have our mixing bowl? Did we lose it? We might have lost a mixing bowl or here or there. But we need butter, which do we have any butter? I don't know if we have any butter, so we'll have to make some butter. All right, so this is going to be more complicated than I thought. So how do we make butter? We need a saucepan, heavy cream, and salt. So let's go ahead and get our saucepan. Is that you? Yes. And then we need heavy cream, which we might have some. Let's see, heavy cream, soy milk, farm tofu, and silken tofu. And I think you can go ahead and make heavy cream out of silken tofu. Yeah, so let's go ahead and grab silken tofu. And we need some salt, which, do I have any salt? Yes, I do. I have some salt up here. There we go. And let's see what we can do in this kitcherino. So salt and a saucepan and some silken tofu. We can go ahead and make some butter. So now we have our butter, and now we need our mixing bowl and some dough, which I don't think we have a mixing bowl anymore. We used to have a mixing bowl, but I don't know where it went. So mixing bowl is just wood and a stick. So let's go ahead and remake one of those so we can have it in our kitchen. I mean, you could never really have too many cooking stuffs. So let's go ahead and make some more. There we go. And now we have a mixing bowl again. So let's go ahead and mix some stuff together. We need dough. I think I have some dough made in here. Yes, I have a little bit of dough, so let's go ahead and grab this. We'll need some for some other things that we want to make today. So we'll have our dough. So mixing bowl, our butter, and our dough will go ahead and give us some pasta, which is awesome. So we have our cheese and our pasta to make our fenny cheesy Alfredo. So that is good. So the next thing we need some raw beef and some rosemary. Do I have rosemary? That might be a problem. I might not be able to make it, but I do. I have quite a few rosemary, actually. This is my spice chest where I have a lot of different spices and some different seeds for those spices. But I do have some rosemary, so let's go ahead and grab that. And then do I have any raw beef? I have pork chop, but not beef. So, I may have to go ahead and check out these animal traps to see what's going on over here. And hopefully we can find some beef in here. We have pork chops and some mutton. I'm not sure if I can actually get beef from this. I know we can get lots of chicken and mutton and pork chops, but I'm not too sure about beef. And there's eggs in there. Let's see. What about... Was there another one somewhere? Or is that my only one? It might be my only one. How is our fish trap doing? Because I know we need... oh, there's a salmon in there. That's perfect. We need that salmon. So let's go ahead and put some stuff away really quickly. So we have some more room for some more activities. So let's put this stuff in there for now. We have a diamond sword, so we'll leave that in there for now. All right, so we need a salmon for sure. And we also need a raw fish. So there we go. We got our fish out of the way. And there's also like tons of different fish in here too, which is really cool. But we need some beef, which I don't know if I have any beef. Is there beef in here? No, there is no beef. Who has the beef? I'm not sure if we'll be able to make that one today. But let's go ahead and check. We might have some beef hidden away in one of our chests upstairs. Oh my gosh. Forrest, don't scare me like that. Have some chicken with oatmeal and pumpkin. There you go, Forrest. And let's go ahead and feed all of our puppies if they need to be fed. And let's see, how are you, Daisy? You're okay. Forrest, why are you losing hunger? Let's go ahead and put you down over here and sit you down. I guess he just really wants to be in the chair. You know what? I wonder if any of our puppies have some beef. It's been a long time since I've actually checked their backpacks, and they might have some food in there. So let's go ahead and see. Actually, we need a plank to go ahead and open them up. And all right, so Forrest has absolutely nothing in his backpack. All right, noted. Poppy, you have potatoes and fish. Oh, there's fish in there. Awesome. And some chocobo feathers and some snow, cauliflower. Oh my goodness, I should probably work on emptying this out. And you actually have another pink backpack. I wonder what's in here. Is there beef in here? There's leather. Oh my goodness. That's where one of my pink backpacks went. Poppy, what did you do? Oh my goodness. All right, well, I'm glad I found this. Who knows how long you've had this inside of your person. Look, there's diamonds in here, and there's my safari net launcher. You silly girl, you. And Daisy, do you have any beef on you? You have purple fantasy block and eggs. You have golden geishels. Oh my goodness. How did you get that thing? How do you have this stuff? Do I have any beef in here? This is my old Twilight Forest chest, which I might have something. I have tons of wood in here, but I'm not seeing any beef. And we do have, oh my gosh, we have cobalt, and we have minotaur, redcap, and bats, and a W wolf. Oh my gosh, we have so many animals. Oh, we have some decorations in here. All right, so no beef in there. I guess it's kind of good to just go through your inventory and see what you have, because it's been a long time since we actually went through. But let's look in this food chest to see. Is there any beef in there? No. All right, we have no beef, so we're not going to be able to make the rosemary and beef item today. But we do have fish, so we should be able to make the fisheroni pizza. So let's go ahead and see, how do we make pizza again? I should know this by now, because I make pizza a lot, but sometimes I need to go ahead and look up some recipes. So in order to make pizza, we need dough, cheese, tomato, and raw pork chop or firm tofu. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some firm tofu, And we need some more cheese. And we need dough, which we have on us. And we need a tomato. So let's go ahead and grab this stuff and make a pizza. What do we need to make it? We need bakeware. So we have one of those right there. Awesome. So let's go ahead and put in our bakeware and some cheese and some dough and some tofu. And what else do we need? I'm drawing a blank. A tomato. There we go. Pizza. We have our pizza. So with our pasta and cheese and our pizza and fish, we can make our special pizza. And then we need salmon and a rose red dye, which I think I have. Yep, I have some right here. So let's go ahead and take one of those and put the rest back for now. Awesome. And then for the desserts, we need dough and we need a raspberry and we need one pumpkin. So I should have those. Do we have a raspberry in here? We do. We have raspberries and pumpkins. If I don't have any in here, I know I'll for sure have some. Oh, I do have pumpkins, but I should actually, let me go ahead and check the garden chest really quick. There might be beef in there. Sometimes I throw some random items in there. So there might be some beef in there. Let's go ahead and see if there's any beef. Where is the beef? Where is it? Not that one, but here. All right, so I have a lot of different crops in here, and sometimes I kind of throw some things, like there's some like fairy lights in there and some flowers. And is there any beef? I don't see any. There is a beef. Oh my gosh, there's 3 beef in here. Perfect. All right, so we can go ahead. There's a seagull egg in here too. Oh my goodness. Crazy. And there's some wool in there too. All right. So we have, I think, everything that we need to make all of the very fancy recipes at the Enchanted Rose restaurant. So let's go ahead and get some food because I am starving. And there's a death little marker right there from when we died earlier today. But the Enchanted Rose, we are ready. So let's go ahead and go and check on the kitchen area. And sirs, I have some ingredients. Would you be so kind as to help me make some of these things? I brought them for you. Let's go ahead and click on you. So with the pasta and cheese, we get some fettuccine alfredo. Let's go ahead and take one of those. And with our raw beef and our rosemary, we can make beef and rosemary supreme. And now we have one of those. And then with fish and pizza, we can make some fisheroni pizza. And with salmon and red dye, we can make red rose salmon of love. Oh my gosh, all this food looks so yummy and delicious. But we also have some desserts that we can go ahead and make. And with some dough and raspberry, we can make some sweet roseberry pie. And with some dough and pumpkin, we can make pumpkin puffs, which are very delicious. Look at all this food that we have. Oh my gosh, we have a feast. We have a feast of very fancy food here at the Enchanted Rose restaurant, which we don't visit enough because this is a really awesome restaurant. And I really like the idea of being able to bring some of our ingredients here and to have them help us cook some items. And we can also buy some too if we want to spend our precious rose quartz. But I really love this restaurant, and I hope that one day we can go ahead and build some more of these restaurants with different types of food and different types of themes throughout our zoo. I think that'd be really fun to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of zoo crafting. Oh, look at the night sky, it's so beautiful. And thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this episode, please go ahead and leave a like so I know and I can continue on making more episodes in this series. But I hope you guys have a very wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!